Hey everybody, it's Kent here on a Sunday morning. I'm going to do a quick unboxing live video for you, and I'll probably share this tomorrow as well. So if you're watching Sunday, it is live. You can throw some comments down there if you have any questions. If you're watching Monday, it's probably not live. So here we go. I got 18 boxes today, and I saw I put a typo in the title. Apparently I can't spell this morning, so have a little bit of extra free time this morning, so I figured I'd make a quick live video. And apparently I've been buying a lot of books. Like 18 boxes here. It's kind of chaos. This first box, I think, is a lot of leather books from the UK that I bought. A bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I don't know, they just have some really great books over in the UK. Cost a little bit to ship them, but oh, and I think these are all Bibles or religious books. There's a Bible from 1882. I guess this is fitting for a Sunday morning. We got the New Testament, 1816. Not 100% sure what language that is. Not sure. Oh, here we got some little buggers. Nice little handful. Let's see, looks like we got a New Testament from 1862. Has a couple maps. Has a map of Palestine and a map of ancient Jerusalem. Got a little common book and hymn book. Common prayer and hymn book. No date. I'm not 100% sure what era that's from. Late 1800s, probably. Another common prayer book. That one's kind of cute. A companion to the altar, to which are added prayers and meditations. There's the publishing date right there, 1825. So this is the title page, and this, I'd call that the decorative title page. A companion to the altar, showing the nature and necessity of a sacramental preparation in order to worthy receiving the Holy Communion, 1826. It's always confusing when they, like, here's the 1826 publishing date, but then on the decorative title page, it's published 1825. Kind of confusing, but a nice little leather book. There's another little limp leather Bible. Nothing too exciting about that one. Oh, here we got the altar. Let's see. So this is a companion for the altar containing sacramental prayers and meditations with directions to the communicant, 1828. Oh, so there we go. Got a little matching set there. Really, really great condition. I don't know if these bindings would have quite been from the 1820s. Maybe they were a little later. I think they were certainly 19th century bindings, but maybe not quite 1820s bindings on those. Got a nice little leather prayer book. Beautiful embossing on the covers. Nice gilded page edges. The Book of Common Prayer. This one is from 1835. Beautiful Gothic design on the covers. Let's see, and then another leather common prayer. No date on this one. I would guess 1870s, 1880s maybe. All right, on to the next bundle. Again, it does kind of boggle my mind that a seller would sell. I forget how many books were in this lot, 20 something maybe. And I gladly would have bought a lot of these one at a time. Like, so what do we got here? We got another Bible, a Christian Year, and a Holy Bible. Again, the condition on this one, I just know my customers are going to go a little crazy for it. The Holy Bible from 1857, published in Glasgow, or Glasgow, however you say it. And again, really great condition. Got some maps, some color maps, very awesome. Thought I saw some plates as well. Oh, there's another map, Mesopotamia. Oh, saw another map. Got Asia Minor, showing the 7 apocalyptic churches of Asia. And really, really nice condition. Oh, the Christian Year. Well, front cover's about to fall off that one. Shucks. The Christian Years, Thoughts in Verse for the Sundays and Holy Days throughout the year, published in 1868. Show you the contents pages quick if you want to know what exactly is in this book. Here we go. We got the 6th Sunday of Trinity, after Trinity. When bitter thoughts of conscience born with sinners wake at morn, when from our restless couch we start, with fevered lips and withered heart, where is the spell to charm those mists away and make new morning with the darkness day? One draught of spring's delicious air, one steadfast thought that God is there. Beautiful. Oh, and then once again, another Bible. Can never have too many Bibles. This one's from 1903 in French, published in Paris. Looks like you got the original owner's name right there. Anyone's interested in a French Bible, let me know. I think I always do best with English Bibles, but I have had insane luck with a couple German Bibles on eBay lately. If you don't know, I'm an eBay seller, Animal Vet 52. Most of these I will auction off. They'll start at 99 cents. I just sold a big German Bible with Doré illustrations for $1,000 a couple days ago. So that was awesome. It was a beautiful Bible. Another leather Bible, early 1900s. What does that say? By the will of Philip Lord Wharton, 1884. The Holy Bible, published in 1884. Perfect. Pretty nice condition. The front cover hinge is a little worn there. Otherwise, very nice, tight binding. Oh, another Bible. Philip Lord Wharton. I'm not sure exactly who he is, but I'll Have to do a little research and figure it out. Bible. This one's not dated, but again, I would think it's 1890s. I got some sharp scissors this time. My orange ones just weren't cutting it. All right, nice church service book. Really pretty binding on that one. Nice embossed work. The Book of Common Prayer and Administrations of the Sacraments, which is also together with the Psalms of David. Usually those are in the back of the book with a different title page. This one was published in 1861 in London. And in the back, let's see if I can find the Psalms. There we go, the Psalms. Again, really cool binding. Kind of a small bugger. It's maybe 4.5, 5 inches tall. About 1.5 inches thick. Really nice condition. My customers are going to have to fight over that one, I think. This is kind of a weird textured leather binding on this one. Oh, it is missing the first title page, so it goes right to the contents. Let's see if there's a second title page in this one. There we go. Hymns, ancient and modern, for use in the services of the church. No date, but that might be 1850s-ish, 1860s maybe. Also missing the first title page. Darn it. See, oh, and there isn't a title page for the Psalm, so that one is going to be a mystery. Prayer book, as proposed in 1928. Nice little inscription. We got cheap little New Testament. Little common prayer. No date on this one, but I did see a little inscription there. To Ellen Pedler, with affectionate love from Arthur. Christmas 1888. That's nice. Nice little Christmas gift. I do think books make the best gifts. I guess I'm a little biased, but for all my nieces and nephews' birthdays and for Christmas and whatever else, usually I get them a book and a sweatshirt. Nice and simple. Don't have to think too much about it. Bible with a little slipcase. I don't think it quite. It's not the original slipcase for it. Really nice condition, but this one isn't all that old. Might be from the 40s or 50s. Oh, actually, it is the. Is that the Oxford Text Bible with Revised Hymnary? Huh, doesn't seem to fit. Look at that. There's like a 1/4 inch gap on the top of the slipcase. Seems a little off. Let's see. The Bible containing the Old and New Testaments, 1846. Oh, here we have a wood cover Bible. That's pretty unique. All right, last one for this box. Bible, again, not that old. It's maybe 1930s or 40s or 50s, something like that. All right, box number 2. Well, gonna have to do some surgery on this box to get it open. There we go. Those are packed in there. I don't remember what this box was. They're all the same size, so it must be a set. All right, what do we got? We got Romance and Legend of Chivalry. Oh yeah, this is a set of myths and legends, myth and legend in literature and art. So we got classic myth and legend, Celtic myth and legend, Teutonic myth and legend, Romance and Legend of Chivalry, Egyptian myth and legend, Indian myth and legend, myths of Babylon and Assyria, or Babylonia and Assyria, myths of Crete and pre-Hellenic Europe, myths of China and Japan, and myths of pre-Columbian America. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. This was the complete 10-volume set. And again, I think all of these are really nicely illustrated. I think they all have black and white plates and color plates as well. Myths of pre-Columbian America. The Aztec calendar stone, very cool. Oh, looks like we got a folding plate here. Carved panel from the Temple of the Foliated Cross in Palenque, Mexico. Very cool. Indian myth and legend. I believe that's India is, or Indian is in India. Well, that one might not be YouTube friendly. Egyptian myth and legend. This one is always a hot seller. Look at that. You got the mummy cases. The chariot. Looks like some hieroglyphics. And this set came in a few different binding styles. This isn't the most exciting binding styles, but they are nicely illustrated in great condition, so excited to have them here. Classic Myth and Legend. Myths of Crete in pre-Hellenic Europe. Myths of China and Japan. Teutonic Myth and Legend. Celtic Myth and Legend. And Myths of Babylonia and Assyria. Again, a nice mix of black and white and color plates in all of these volumes. The Winged Man-Headed Lion. Another winged man-headed lion. And a human-headed bull. Oh, that's what it is. It's a bull, not a lion. Very nice set. 10 volumes. That one's complete. I might put that one in the bookstore here. All right, The Stars and Their Mysteries. This is part of the Science for Children series. I think I bought a photography book from this series. As well. I think that'll be, I don't know if it arrived yet or if it'll be here in the next few days, hopefully. The Stars and Their Mysteries by Charles R. Gibson. 19 illustrations and diagrams, published in 1921. Nice illustration of a telescope. All right, this is The Adventures of Captain Bonneville by Washington Irving, 2-volume set. I was scrolling through eBay listings last week and saw someone was auctioning off one of these volumes. I don't know if it's volume 1 or volume 2. So I did a quick search and found someone that was selling the 2-volume set. Made a couple offers. I don't think that seller was too flexible with his price, so had to pay almost what he was asking. This is the Pawnee edition. Again, the bindings are, look at that, you got the feathers and the arrowheads on the spines. And the front covers also are really nicely decorated as well. Look at that, you got the muskets. The Adventures of Captain Bonneville in the Rocky Mountains and the Far West, digested from the journals and illustrations from various other sources by Washington Irving in 2 volumes. I think these are illustrated, Pawnee edition, published in 1898. No, maybe they're not illustrated, but they do have these beautiful designs on the pages. Look at that, you got the seashells up on top, you got the fish, got the blunderbuss, hand muskets. Oh, there was an illustration. Here we go. Well, that illustration's not too exciting. There we go. There's another one. Let's see. There you go. At least that one has some Native Americans in it. Again, I just really like the covers on those. $18.98. There we go. Got it. It's always a mystery how many different layers people are going to use when they package these books. Alright, we made it. Really nice Bible dictionary. Really beautiful embossed work on the covers. A concise dictionary of the Bible for the use of families and students, edited by William Smith, published in 1865. Oh, looks like it does have some illustrations as well. I just really like the binding on that one. Again, most of these will be up for auction. eBay seller Animal Vet 52. I think I have auction scheduled for the next week, so this stuff won't be up on my eBay page probably for a week and a half or 2 weeks. Here's a nice little collection of fishing books. I might put a couple of these here at the bookstore in Marshfield, and the rest will go on eBay. Not sure. Haven't decided yet. We got Fishing with Floating Flies by Samuel G. Camp. We got Fishing Kits and Equipment, also by Mr. Camp. Artificial baits. We got wooden minnows. We got phantom minnows. We got trolling and fly spoons. We got surface baits. See if there's some more. Clothes and accessories. We got the tackle box. We got scales. We got line releaser. Oh, I guess there's not too many illustrations in that one. The Fine Art of Fishing, also by Mr. Camp. Amateur Rod Making by Perry D. Fraser. See if this one has some illustrations. There we go. Be kind of hard to learn how to make fishing rods without some illustrations. Oh, you got your calipers, your millimeters. Very cool guide on amateur rod making. And then lastly, we got fishing tackle, also by Mr. Fraser. Looks like you got your hooks and your hook boxes. Oh, got some reels. Let me check my phone's buzzing. Hopefully it's nothing important. Nope, doesn't look like it. There you got a guide to all the different size hooks. Guide to fly fish casting. So yeah, very cool. Nice little collection of fishing books. Foods for home and school. Cool little home economics book. Oh, check out the front end paper inside the front cover. Very stylish. Foods for Home and School by Carlotta C. Greer, 1944, so World War II era. So it was printed towards the end of World War II. So we got breakfast, we got wholesome breakfast, selecting fruits at markets, 3 ways of cooking fresh fruit, how breakfast cereals are prepared. We got toast and other breakfast breads, eggs, bacon, and other breakfast dishes. Unit 2, we got modern housewifery. That one covers the kitchen efficiency and charms, dishwashing, refrigerators, the dining room and its furnishings. Unit 3, lunch and supper. Unit 4, dinner. Unit 5, health and childcare. Unit 7, hospitality. Then you got the appendix. Let's see, dinner. We got meats for dinner, meat soups and leftover meat dishes, chicken and fish for dinner, yeast bread, salads and desserts, planning and serving a dinner. There we go. We got the etiquette of eating at the dinner table, furnishing the dining room, vegetables, salads. We got some potato salad recipes. We got some fruit salad dressing. Got rice croquettes. Let's see, breads. We got nut bread. We got steamed brown bread. Sauces. We got brown Betty. We got hard sauce. We got a fruit cup. How to make plain custard, and it looks like it gives you some nice instructions there, or some illustrations and instructions. Again, cool home ec book from the 1940s. I always seem to do very well with old cookbooks, preferably from the 1800s, but sometimes the modern ones do very well. This one's under a cellophane cover, but we got the Prophet. Nice leather-bound copy. 1958. bought that one just because it was a nice binding. Let's see what's in this box. Oh, we got Washington's birthday. George Washington's birthday. This is part of our American Holiday series. I don't know what exactly the deal was, but almost every one of these I've seen have library markings, so I don't know if it was a book they published and shipped them straight to the libraries and schools or what the deal was. Looks like this one comes from the Bellarmine College Library in Louisville, Kentucky. This one was published in 1953. Washington's birthday, its history, observance, spirit, and significance as related in prose and verse, with a selection from Washington's speeches and writings. Washington's last days. Once more before he died, Washington was called into public life for a short time. President Adams had sent 3 commissioners to France. The French minister, Talleyrand, treated them ill and sent secret agents to them to let them know that nothing would be done until they paid large bribes. The 3 Americans sent home cipher dispatches in which they told how they had been received. President Adams thought best to publish these dispatches, putting these letters X, Y, and Z in place in the names of the secret agents. These papers came to be known as the X, Y, and Z dispatches, and they caused great excitement in America. Did not know that. George Washington in history. The Shade of Washington. Looks like you got a poem there. Exalted chief in thy superior mind, what vast resource, what various talents joined. Tempered with social virtues, milder rays, their patriot worth diffused a pure blaze. Let's see what else we got for holidays. I think I probably have the whole collection of those. Probably multiple copies of them. Oh, we got Independence Day. Oh, Mother's Day, that's coming up here in the next month. What is today? Today's the 14th, and I think Mother's Day is, I don't know, the 10th or the 12th, something like that. It's that weekend. Easter, we just had Easter about a week ago. Abe Lincoln's birthday. Goodwill's Day. Not sure what that refers to. Goodwill's Day, poems, plays, prose selection, essay material, anecdotes and stories, speeches and sayings for the promotion of racial goodwill. What day of the week or what day of the year would that be? Not sure. Show you the contents page on that one if you're interested. And then lastly, we have the magic of music. Very nice set. Nice set. These are pretty nice condition, except for the library markings. That was kind of overkill size package for a small little book. Here we have the Democratic Review, 1846. Most of the contents in this book probably aren't all that exciting. The U.S. Magazine and Democratic Review conducted by Thomas Prentice Kettle, New Series, Volume 19, 1846. And I do believe this one has something by Edgar Allan Poe. See if I can find it quick. Oh, and I guess it does have a lot of interesting Americana contents in it. Let's see. Looks like it has a chapter on slaves and slavery, the first message of the president transmitted to Congress, dispatches from the American minister in Brazil. Travels in North America by Charles Lyell. The Tariff. Oh, there we go. This one has Marginalia by Edgar Allan Poe, page 30. Most of Poe's works were published in different magazines and books over the years. Very cool piece of Poe collector stuff. We got Heroic Lives in a nice leather binding. Heroic Lives. This one has David Livingston, Henry Stanley, General Gordon, and Lord Dundonald. I think all of the men were involved in exploration in Africa. I'm not sure about that last gentleman. Stanley. Let's see if I can find the contents pages for Mr. Dundonald. Let's see, the Earl of Dundonald. Birth, made prisoner, quarrels with the Admiralty. It's like something to do with the Navy. Physical Geography of the Sea. Physical Geography of the Sea by Lieutenant M.F. Maury, 1863, published in London. Show you the contents of that one quick. Got a question from Kinsey. Do any of your books have any interesting watermarks on the pages that you found? Occasionally, but not too often. I can't think of any right now. Oh, this one has some maps. Very cool. Thanks for the question. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't see any illustrations throughout the book, but it does have a bunch of nice maps there in the back. Oops. An Introduction to the Mathematical Theory of Electricity and Magnetism by W.T.A. Emtage, 1894. Very cool early mathematical / electricity book. I'm definitely not smart enough to understand any of this. The absolute value of resistance. Electromagnetic measurements. Nice binding. Wish the front cover wasn't attached. Looks like we got a Swedish book. Yep, Swedish. I was right. Not too exciting. There, this one's in much better condition. Got the grammar school prize plate there. The Kettering Grammar School, 1904. How to Make Common Things for Boys by the late John A. Bower, illustrated, 1902. Let's see what kind of stuff. How to make a hat rail, how to make a box and fit it, how to make a pair of stilts, how to do outside woodwork, how to make a swing, how to build a summer house, outdoor buildings and structures, how to make a carpenter's stool, a set of steps, a short ladder, a door, how to make fences, indoor work, building bricks. How to make picture frames, how to bind books and music, how to make models, how to make a model yacht and other sailing vessels, working in metal, how to make a support for a flower pot or a flower stand, how to make a fire screen, wire work, soldering, how to make simple apparatus for chemical experiments, some useful electrical appliances. Let's see what we got for illustrations here. Very cool book. The Tract Magazine and Christian Miscellany, 1859. Show you the contents pages quick. what do we got? We got the two stock takings. Looks like you got the rich banker, the artist, or the promise. The father's threat. Very cool book of short stories. Frostier's Chronicles. Nice leather-bound copy. Nice marbled end papers and marble page edges. The Chronicles of England, France, and Spain by Sir John Froissart. Or Froissart, however you say it. Very cool book with some medieval style illustrations. I think this book covers like the 13th to the 15th century or something like that. Early Europe. Great artwork. Nice leather binding. Rogers, Italy. I think this is a poem. Italy, a poem by Samuel Rogers, 1836. The Lake of Geneva. Day glimmered in the east, and the white moon hung like a vapor in the cloudless sky. Yet visible when on my way I went, glad to be gone, a pilgrim from the north. Looks like it's very nicely illustrated. Pretty nice condition. Tight binding, nice gilt page edges. Oh, what do we got here? We got this Scented Garden. Another nice leather binding in good condition. See if the binding is signed. Yep, there we go. It's a bumpus binding. A lot of times, if you have like fancy leather bindings, a lot of times it's marked up in that corner on the front end paper. Occasionally it's marked down there. And in this case, it's marked inside the rear cover. The Scented Garden by Eleanor Sinclair Road. And I do not see a date. Very pretty binding. All right, last little bundle on this lot. Looks like another Swedish book. Might have to put a couple small book lots of Swedish bindings together. The Rainbow, 1876. The Rainbow, a magazine of Christian literature with special reverence to the revealed future of the church and the world. Volume 13, 1876. Show you the contents quick if you want to take a look. The divine nature capable of suffering. Things which must be hereafter. The demons and the swine. Into the mysterious question, what are demons, and what is the nature, range, and limit of their power to possess mankind? We do not possess to enter. All Christians are convinced that the Holy Spirit can and does possess human souls. If the good spirit, why not evil spirit? It may be that all flesh has its parasitic enemies, conspicuous in disease, triumphant in death. So human spirit diseased and temporarily God forsaken may have its parasites, from which nothing but returning health and soul of the eternal life can deliver it. Again, really nice spine on that one. The New Monthly Magazine, 1818. The New Monthly Magazine and Universal Register, comprehending all those different subjects. Try to get close so you can read them. Volume 9, January to June, 1818. Oh, we got Benjamin Franklin's Method of Regulating Time. That one's kind of cool. I'm going to mark that one off quick so I don't lose it. All right, that's it for that box. All right, this is a set of Carpenter's World Travels by Frank G. Carpenter. Got China and Japan and Korea. I think these are from the 1920s. They're all nicely illustrated with over 100 illustrations. Some of them have a couple maps. China was published in 1926. And again, they're just completely full of illustrations. Well over 100 illustrations in each of these volumes. They kind of cover the people, the culture, the history, the agriculture, the farming, the mining, just about everything you'd want to know about each of these countries. So that one's China. Here's Japan and Korea. Got France to Scandinavia, Alaska. I always do well with the Alaska one. What do we got here? We got a prospector's sprained ankle led to the discovery of the copper deposits, which, as the Bonanza mine, even paid dividends to $6 million in a single year. The ores here are the richest known. Got some mastodon fossils. Oh, there's the map. Oh, that's the map of Alaska comparing the size of Alaska to the U.S. Should be another map here close by if I can find it. Well, where's that other map? There's a list of illustrations here. Maps, page 24. There we go. There's a map of just Alaska. Let's see, this one was published in 1925. So most of these volumes are published in 1924 to 26. We got the land of the Andes and the desert. We got from Bangkok to Bombay. So like this one will cover different parts of South America. I think there's a few different South America volumes. We got Ecuador. Bolivia, etc., etc. The land of the Caribbean and the British Isles and Baltic states. So the Caribbean one covers the Canal Zone, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti, San Domingo, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. 1926. And then this one covers England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, the Irish Free State, Germany, Poland, Latvia, Russia, Estonia, and Finland. Again, 1926. I'm not sure what exactly these are. Here we go. We got some odd volumes of World Great Classics. We got Oriental Literature, 2 volumes of that, and French Revolution, Volume 2. I think there's some more of those volumes here somewhere in one of these other boxes. I think that would have been like a 40 or 50 volume set. So I have a very, very partial set of those. All right, looks like it's just an odd collection of old leather books. British Classics. This one has the Tatler from 1804. Looks like we got an odd volume of Blair's Sermons by Hugh Blair, Volume 4, 1814. Memoirs of Sylvia Pellico, or My Prisons, translated from the Italian, 1845. That one has a nice decorative title page as well. Don't think there's any illustrations. Chapter 50. On the 11th of January, 1822, about 9 in the morning, Tamarello took the opportunity to come to me, and he said with much agitation, "Do you know that the Isle of St. Miguel di Murano, a short distance from Venice, there is a prison in which any more than 100 Cabinari? You have told me that several times already. Well, what do you want to say? Come, speak. Perhaps some of them have been condemned." Interesting. Oh, looks like we got an odd volume of Shakespeare, volume 8. The Plays of Shakespeare, volume 8, 1825. Let's see what this one has. The Timon of Athens, Coriolanus, Julius Caesar, and Antony and Cleopatra. I do have some great old Shakespeare on eBay right now, I think from the 1820s as well. The Spectator, volume 3, 1729. You see the tiny little date right there. The Spectator, number 170, Friday, September 14th, 1711. Upon looking over the letters of my female correspondents, I find several from women complaining of jealous husbands, and at the same time protesting their own innocence, and desiring my advice on this occasion. So if you want some advice on a jealous husband, you're going to have to buy this book. I've sold lots of odd volumes of The Spectator. I guess I've never read any of them to see what they're about. Oh, it looks like we got another Shakespeare. Works of Mr. William Shakespeare, volume 3, containing As You Like It, The Taming of the Shrew, All's Well That Ends Well, and The Twelfth Night. This one was published in London in 1750. Very cool. I always do very well with early Shakespeare. Don't usually get any quite this early. Sermons of Mr. Yorick, volume 4, 1768. Peter Simple by Captain Marryat, 1838. Most of Captain Marryat's works were nautical related. Not sure about this specific title. As the admiral was not one who would permit the ships under his command to lie idle in port, in a very few days after the Dignity Ball, which I have described, all the squadron sailed on their various destinations. So it looks like that novel is nautical related. Some of them were just kind of adventure stories. Well, I think they were all kind of adventure stories, but not necessarily nautical related ones as well. Looks like a French book. Works of Molière, volume 1. I should put together lots of just leather bindings for those folks that just want some decorative books that look nice on a shelf. Memoirs of M. de Brinock, containing some views of English and foreign society, volume 3, 1805. Not sure who Mr. Brannock is exactly, but hopefully he had something interesting to write about. Looks like an early German book from 1817. I would assume it's religious in nature. Or nope, actually, it's the works of the familiar works of Schiller. So yeah, this purchase looks like it was quite a mix of few good books and some fairly unexciting ones as well. Oh, there we go. That's quite the decorative title page. British Theatre. Looks like you got an illustration from the Tamerlane. Oh, I don't see another title page. So you got the Tamerlane, a tragedy by Mr. Rowe, published in 1792. What do we got? We got All for Love. Very dramatic title page for that one. All for Love, or The World Well Lost, by Mr. Dryden. Let's see what other titles this one has. Cleon, again, very dramatic. Look at the man in the mask chasing the woman and her kid. Cleon by Mr. R. Dodsley. I think that's all the different titles. Oh, no, we got one more title. Zemina. Zemina, or the Heroic Daughter, a tragedy by Colley Cibber or Cyber. Poetical Works of W. Somerville, Volume 1, 1797. Last one for this box. We got The Wonders of Nature and Art, containing an account of the most remarkable and curious animals and mineral and vegetable productions in the world. Also, The Manufacturers, Buildings, and Wonderful Inventions of Man by Reverend W. Hutton, 1823. So yeah, this book is 201 years old. Mount Vesuvius and Mount Etna. Funerals of the Hindus. The origin of important discoveries. We got glass, bark, telescopes, coffee, steering ships, purple dye, the pendulum. Got a chapter on nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove trees. Again, pretty cool being from 1823. All right, we're down to the last 5 boxes. Try to fly through them so you don't have to watch a 5-hour video. Which usually I don't have quite this many books to show off for a week. And I don't think I've bought too much the last several days, so next week's video might be not quite so long and exciting. Alright, looks like we have a couple more volumes of the world's great classics. Wowza. This seller took put quite a lot of effort into shipping some pretty unexciting books. We got Decisive Battles of the World and French Revolution Volume 1. Go with that, Volume 2 over there. I don't know, most of these are only like $10 volumes, so appreciate the effort of bubble wrapping them and saran wrapping them, packing them so securely for me, but yeah, these definitely aren't the most exciting books. Might put a few of these in the store here in Marshfield. We got Turkish literature and Moorish literature and Malayan literature. All right, got 4 more boxes to go. Okay. I probably should have said this in the beginning of the video, but all of you people that watch my videos kind of get a advanced look at what'll be coming up on my eBay page in the next few weeks. We got another Captain Bonneville by Washington Irving, posted in 1864, so this is a much early one. The Adventures of Captain Bonneville, U.S. Army in the Rocky Mountains in the Far West by Washington Irving, 1864. Show you some of the contents. There's tons of contents on hunting, fishing, trapping, Native Americans, Western exploration, all the different Westerns, forts, and settlements. And I think these is, I guess some of Washington Irving's books do cover all the way up to California and Oregon. And again, these books are just completely full of interesting stuff. At least I think so. And these are pretty nice condition. Nice leather bindings. I think this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is only 20 volumes, so it's not the complete set of Washington Irving. I do like buying partial sets of books just because you can bust it up there, because there's excuse me, lots of people that just want. Here we got the Life of Muhammad and his successors, or predecessors? Successors. Muhammad and his successors, Volume 2, 1863. Got Columbus. I think there's probably 3 volumes of Columbus. Sketchbook. I always do very well with the sketchbook because it has some interesting contents. 1864. I think the highlight being The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, but it also has Rip Van Winkle. It has some Christmas stuff. Got a chapter on rural funerals, Christmas, the stagecoach, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas dinner. And there you go, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Probably, I think that's probably the thing Washington Irving is most known for. I'm sure there's tons of movies about The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Again, that was written by Washington Irving, I think in the 1820s-ish, maybe. The Alhambra, or Alhambra, however you say that. Knickerbocker's History of New York. A History of New York from the beginning of the world to the end of the Dutch Dynasty, 1864. There's Columbus, Volume 2. I think that other one was Volume 1. So here we got The Life of George Washington, Volume 1. I don't remember if it does have the complete. There's George Washington, Life of George Washington, Volume 4, Volume 5. We got the Chronicles of Granada. That one is related to the conquest of Granada. The Chronicle of the Conquest of Granada by Washington Irving, 1861. This one, I believe, is about Spain during the rule of the Moors. The Moors. Life of Oliver Goldsmith. That volume usually doesn't do too well for me. There's Volume 1, Life of Muhammad. It's interesting how they spell it. We got the Cran Miscellany. (1863). So this one does have the Tour of the Prairies, which is another really interesting writing. Again, it has stuff on Western exploration, Native Americans, hunting and trapping, the buffalo, the fur trade, mining. So prairies, that would have been Midwest area. Astoria, that's another really great one. Astoria, or Anecdotes of an Enterprise Beyond the Rocky Mountains by Mr. Irving, 1863. Show you the contents of this one if you want to take a look. Again, this one is chock full of Western exploration. Again, Indians hunting, fishing, trapping. Chapter 11, Alarm at Astoria, Rumor of Indian Hostilities, Preparation for Defense. Tragical Fate of the Tonquin. Chapter 13, Exploration by Land, Wilson P. Hunt, his character. Donald Mackenzie, recruiting service along the voyages, or the Voyagers. A bark canoe, Chapel of St. Anne. So you've got Bracebridge Hall. Columbus Volume 3, so we do have all 3 of the Columbus volumes. Life of Columbus and some other explorers as well in that set. There's Life of George Washington Volume 3. And Life of George Washington Volume 2. So I do have all 5 volumes of the Life of George Washington set. And nice binding, nice condition, everything you know and love about books. All right, looks like we got some more Carpenter World Travels. We got Along the Parana and the Amazon. That one covers Paraguay, Uruguay, and Brazil. Java and the East Indies. I always do really well with that volume. That one covers Java, Sumatra, Celebes, the Moluccas, New Guinea, Borneo, and the Malay Peninsula. From Tangier to Tripoli and the Holy Land in Syria. That one covers Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Tripoli, and the Sahara. Holy Land in Syria covers the Holy Land in Syria. Through the Philippines. Through the Philippines and Hawaii. Again, these are all really nicely illustrated books. Australia and New Zealand and some other islands of the South Seas. Australia, New Zealand, Thursday Island, the Samoas, New Guinea, the Fijis, and the Tongas. Uganda and the Cape. I think there's 3 volumes on Africa. Uganda, Zanzibar, Tanganyika Territory, Mozambique, Rhodesia, and the Union of South Africa. The Alps and the Danube and the Near East. Switzerland, Czechoslovakia, Austria, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Romania, Italy, Greece, and Turkey. I think there's 20 some volumes in the set. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Looks like I have 18 of them. Cairo to Kisumu. That one covers Egypt, the Sudan, and the Kenya colony. We got the Tale of the Hemisphere, Chile and Argentina. I don't remember if there's 2 or 3 volumes that cover South America and Central America. Oh, Canada. And Mexico. All right, last 2 boxes. Here we go. Almost done. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I don't know if anyone makes it this far into the video. If you make it this far into the video, comment, I don't know. Comment, I made it this far into the video if you made it this far. And I'll know what you're talking about. I would assume most people dropped off. Most of my videos average like 8 minutes is the average watch time on most of my videos, so I don't know. I'm sure there's a few people out there that watch the whole thing, and I appreciate all of them so much. I appreciate you all, but I especially appreciate them if you watch the whole thing. I don't know. I don't think there's too many people that do. Can be a little long-winded. So this is some volumes of Waverley novels by Sir Walter Scott. Looks like we got Ivanhoe, The Legend of Montrose, The Pirate, and Kenilworth. The Pirate. I don't see a date, but these might be from the 1850s. Maybe the 1840s, I'm not exactly sure. Again, I don't think this was a complete set, which is a shame. which, you know, these books are 170 years old, maybe, so I can only imagine how many different owners and generations they went through over that time. Oh, we got another question from Kinsey. Hey, thanks, Kinsey. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you made it this far. Gosh, your last comment was like an hour ago, so you're sticking in there tough. We're almost done. All right, well, these are just some more volumes of that Waverly Novels set, so I think I'm going to wrap up now, or at least in the next few minutes. So thank you all for watching. If you're watching Sunday morning, I am live. You can comment and I'll respond to it like Kinsey there. But if you're watching this later on Sunday or on Monday, I'm going to repost this on Monday. It's not live anymore. Oh, there's volume 43. So I guess this might have been a 50 volume set. Oh, there we got 40, 27, 48, 44, and 47. So it is a very large set. And then we got 45, 46, 38. For you guys that are still watching, I'll give you a little crazy sneak peek of what my floor looks like after doing one of these unboxing videos. It's a little chaotic. I kind of just chuck all the packing material on the floor. And then it takes me 10 minutes to clean up. But all right, well, thank you all for watching. I think I'm going to call it a day. Going to do some hiking with the family, so I was hoping this was going to be a short video, but we're already at 1 hour and 34, so all right, toodaloo. Oh, the bucket.